What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, idiots, we always thought that they were uneducated people. Okay? And it's easy to attack those who are less privileged because a lot of people do that. To be fair, I used to do that. But then, you know what? I found out something. That the dumbest people are not the ones on the street corner. The biggest idiots are elites. The biggest idiots are dummies. Who are in the elites? Lawyers, doctors, politicians. These are the biggest buffoons in the black world. They run banks. They run HBCUs. And most importantly, they run their mouth. They run their mouth. You will see it in nonprofits. You will see it in the private sector, which has the biggest area of buffoons in the whole entire black world. I mean, like if you're watching the Africa Free Trade Agreement, just look at how ridiculous they are. Just most of the people trying to get this stuff together. Like look at the challenges. Like you're gonna have the Africa Free Trade Agreement when these people are setting up borders, like they're building shields on the borderlines of the countries, and the countries are ratifying them, and then you have a war between countries that are neighboring countries, and they have barriers so that you can't even get in. That's how dumb smart people are. That's how dumb they are. Okay? But nobody is as dumb lately as Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman, if you had to get a goat to run the university, it'd be better. You would get more out of it. You would get more out of a sheep. And historically, sheep are dumb animals, right? But you would get more out of it than these idiots who run Bethune-Cookman into the ground. Okay? Now, you had Roland Martin, who, I mean, some people feel a certain way about the brother Roland Martin, but he's been on the case. The good brother's on the case. I'm starting to like Roland Martin, even though I don't like his politics, but I like what he's doing. Dr. Lawrence Drake is an interim president. God bless Dr. Lawrence Drake. I don't know what his mind is right now, but you know, they had a big problem with the mold. We know that Ed Reed did not get hired, and then the students had a protest, and you see all these photos here. These photos you guys see are the dirt, the mold. Looks like that, right? What does this guy say? What I say to them is what I've been saying to them as I walk the campus every day when I'm on campus. What I say to them is we're working on the issues. I just invested $250,000 in one of our buildings for remediation of mildew. So that's not necessarily mold, but it's mildew. And he said this, it's not mold, that's mildew. That's not necessarily mold, by the way. Some of that you're showing on the screen is a function of things sitting in the water for a period of time. Stop the show. Like, look at how dumb that comment is. Again, you might as well put a goat up there and put the mic on the goat. You would have gotten a better answer, because the best thing to say is bah if you can't say anything at all. Just shut your mouth. It'd have been better off. You're so stupid for saying that. So dumb. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You might not be dumb as an individual, but that was a stupid comment. I'm gonna read it again. That's mildew. That's not necessarily mold, by the way. But we don't know if it's not necessarily not mold, by the way. Okay? So the fact that it's even there, it's bad, idiot. Some of that you're showing on the screen is a function of things sitting in the water for a period of time. Why is it sitting in the water for a period of time? So they're not showing you everything. Yes, there's some of those kinds of things, but you might also see that those proportions of the buildings aren't even being used. So again, we're working very diligently to clean up all those things. So now, if they're not being used, how are the students coming in contact with that? Are you trying to insist that, you know, these students have nothing better to do? Because listen, let's be honest. HBCUs, students have been crying about that for years. In my generation, you would never take photos of that and post it on the internet. You just wouldn't do it. But these students are different from us, okay? Howard University, they had students that were intense, refusing to go back into their rooms because you wouldn't fix the problem. Now you're saying that they're not showing you everything, but we're working diligently to clean it. So if they're not showing you everything, then either it doesn't exist there or it doesn't. But now you've just invested $250,000. When did you invest it? Probably after the story came out. After the story came out. And what you want is somebody to clean up. No. You don't want somebody to clean up. You want somebody to be there and not expose y'all dustiness. That's why, and the reason why I'm a little bit more adamant today, I'm tired of the lies, family. I'm tired of the lies. All you see in the black world is lies. Everybody's lying. All over the black world, in the African American community, over in Africa, the Caribbeans, everybody's lying. But who's the one that's really lying? I'm not blaming normal people. The elites are the ones. People who run nonprofits, people who run banks, people who run countries, who run universities, who run big private sectors. These are the people who are making it bad. And do you know how expensive Bethune-Cookman is? Like, let's just be honest. Bethune-Cookman. Now, if it's Florida A&M, I can understand that. Florida A&M is a public school. But Bethune-Cookman is expensive as hell. So imagine you're paying for something. Think about this. You're paying for a service, an education. You're gonna go into debt for this god dang school, for the cost of attendance. Maybe we can bring it on the thing so you guys can laugh at this. And I'm paying for a school. It'd be different if I was going there for free. I can deal with the mold for free. But I gotta go to the school and you're gonna make me pay for this? I gotta go into loan debt for this, dealing with y'all, and it costs thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars a year. And then most of these students are coming from single parent homes. Most of them will not be able to get a great job, but let's just look at it. So $7,000 a semester, not so bad, not so bad. But now when I gotta live there in the housing, $25,000 a year. Slap yourself, please. Please, slap yourself. Slap yourself for even believing that you're gonna do that. You guys are a joke. Again, how dumb can people be? And black people are just supposed to put up with this kind of stuff, right? That's the issue. The black world is supposed to suffer silently. Oh, we know what's going on, but you need to say nothing about it. Yeah, so you're going around dealing with, shitty roads. You're dealing with bad schools. You're dealing with bad healthcare systems in certain places, but you're not supposed to say nothing about that. Just keep living and give all your money. That's it. So how is something supposed to change? Because the people at the top, I can tell you where that guy lives, he ain't dealing with no mold. I can tell you that. He ain't living with no mildew. I can guarantee you, the people who run that organization, are they dealing with mildew? I bet you they're not. I bet you they're not. They're not dealing with that. But y'all keep lying. Lying. All the time, y'all are lying. And people are tired of y'all lying all the time. I'm tired of it. I've been out of college for over 20-something years. I'm tired of you lying. Because you was lying when I was in school. That's all y'all do is lie. And everybody in Black America know y'all be lying. That's all y'all do. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is start lying. You don't even turn on your phone. Lying every damn day. That's all y'all do. You been lying, you stay lying, you won't stop lying. That's what y'all do every day in Black America at these schools. Y'all lie. But anyways, guys, I gotta get up out of here. Love you so much. Peace.